The moon, our celestial dance partner, a silent guardian watching over us for millennia. It has been a constant presence, a beacon in the night, guiding travelers and inspiring countless myths and legends. Its gentle glow illuminates our night sky, inspiring poets, lovers and dreamers for as long as humans have walked the earth. The moon has been a muse for artists, a symbol of romance and a subject of scientific curiosity. But what if this celestial dance took a catastrophic turn? What if the moon, our steadfast companion, suddenly became a source of unimaginable peril? What if, instead of a gentle waltz, our moon became a harbinger of chaos, destined to collide with Earth? Think about it. The very thought sends shivers down the spine. The moon, a familiar sight in our sky, suddenly appearing larger with each passing day, its gravitational pull growing stronger, causing tides to swell and natural disasters to become more frequent, its once reassuring presence transforming into a looming threat. The serene nights we once cherished turning into a time of fear and uncertainty. The very idea seems impossible, ripped from the pages of science fiction. Yet the universe is full of surprises, and the laws of physics govern all celestial bodies, including our moon. Yet the universe operates on laws of physics that are indifferent to our fears and hopes. These laws dictate the movements of planets, stars and moons, often leading to spectacular and sometimes catastrophic events. The reality is, celestial collisions are not uncommon in the grand cosmic ballet. Our own moon is believed to have formed from a colossal impact between Earth and a Mars-sized body billions of years ago. Asteroids have scarred our planet countless times throughout history. Each crater tells a story of a violent past, a reminder of the ever-present dangers lurking in space. Even now, celestial objects hurtle through the vastness of space, some on a potential collision course with Earth. The threat of an asteroid impact is a real and present danger that scientists continuously monitor. While the moon crashing into Earth is highly improbable, it's not entirely impossible. The delicate balance of gravitational forces that keep the moon in orbit could, in theory, be disrupted. So let's embark on a thought experiment, a journey into the realm of what if, and explore the awe-inspiring, terrifying consequences of such an event. Imagine the cataclysmic impact, the massive tsunamis, the earthquakes, and the dramatic changes to our climate. The world as we know it would be forever altered, a stark reminder of the fragile nature of our existence in the vast cosmos. Imagine this. Astronomers around the world notice something amiss in the moon's orbit. It's moving slightly faster than usual, its path subtly deviating from its predictable course. At first, these anomalies are barely perceptible, mere whispers in the vast cosmic symphony. However, as days turn into weeks, these whispers grow louder, more insistent. The scientific community springs into action, telescopes trained on the heavens, calculations churning through supercomputers. The news spreads like wildfire, igniting a firestorm of fear and speculation across the globe. The media is abuzz with alarming headlines, pronouncements from experts, and doomsday predictions. Social media explodes with a mixture of panic, denial, and morbid fascination. Governments scramble to devise contingency plans, but the sheer scale of the impending catastrophe dwarfs any conceivable response. As the moon edges closer, its once familiar face begins to warp, distorted by the intensifying gravitational forces. It's as if the universe itself is holding its breath, bracing for the inevitable. One of the most immediate and dramatic consequences of the moon's approach would be the drastic alteration of Earth's tides. The moon's gravitational pull is the primary driver of our planet's oceanic ebb and flow. As the moon draws nearer, its gravitational embrace tightens, pulling at our oceans with unprecedented force. Coastal regions would bear the brunt of this celestial tug-of-war. Imagine towering tsunamis, dwarfing any recorded in human history, crashing against shorelines with relentless fury. Entire cities would be swallowed beneath mountains of water, leaving behind a trail of unimaginable destruction. But the devastation wouldn't be limited to coastal areas. The amplified tides would surge up rivers and estuaries, flooding inland areas far beyond the reach of any previous storm surge. Millions would be displaced, infrastructure crippled, and entire ecosystems reshaped in the blink of an eye. As the moon looms larger in the sky, its gravitational pull would begin to distort the very shape of Earth's oceans. Imagine looking out at the horizon and seeing a wall of water miles high stretching across the horizon, a terrifying testament to the awesome power of celestial bodies. Section 4. Gravity's grip Earth in a cosmic tug-of-war. The moon's gravitational influence extends far beyond our oceans. It plays a crucial role in the rhythmic dance of the tides, pulling the waters of our planet in a gentle yet powerful embrace. This gravitational pull is a constant reminder of the moon's presence, subtly affecting the ebb and flow of life on Earth. As it draws closer, its pull would wreak havoc on Earth's very crust. The moon, our celestial neighbor, would become an agent of chaos, its gravitational grip tightening with every passing moment. The once stable relationship between Earth and Moon would turn tumultuous, leading to catastrophic consequences. The ground beneath our feet, seemingly solid and unyielding, would begin to tremble and shift with increasing violence. The very fabric of our planet's surface would be tested, as tectonic plates grind against each other with unprecedented force. The once familiar landscapes would become unrecognizable, reshaped by the relentless power of the moon's pull. Earthquakes of unprecedented magnitude would ripple across the planet, splitting continents, collapsing mountains, and swallowing entire cities whole. The sheer scale of destruction would be unimaginable as the Earth's crust fractures and buckles under the immense strain. Cities that once stood as symbols of human achievement would be reduced to rubble in a matter of moments. Fault lines, long dormant, would awaken with a vengeance, unleashing unimaginable seismic energy. These hidden fractures in the Earth's crust would become the epicenters of chaos, releasing pent-up energy in violent bursts. The ground would heave and shudder as the planet itself seems to convulse in response to the moon's relentless pull. The very foundations of our civilization would crumble, literally and figuratively. The infrastructure that supports modern life, buildings, roads, bridges, would be torn apart, leaving behind a landscape of devastation. The social and economic structures that we rely on would be equally shattered as communities struggle to survive in the aftermath of such widespread destruction. Volcanoes, dormant for centuries, would erupt with renewed fury, spewing molten lava, ash, and toxic gases into the atmosphere. These fiery mountains, once silent, would become active once more, their eruptions adding to the chaos. Rivers of lava would flow across the land, incinerating everything in their path, while ash clouds blot out the sun. The skies would darken, choked by a thick veil of volcanic debris, casting the world into a perpetual twilight. The sun's rays would struggle to penetrate the dense clouds of ash, plunging the planet into a cold, dimly lit existence. The once vibrant blue sky would be replaced by a foreboding ash-filled expanse. The air would become thick with ash and noxious fumes, making every breath a struggle for survival. The very act of breathing would become a challenge as the atmosphere becomes laden with harmful particles. Respiratory issues would become widespread, adding to the already dire situation faced by the planet's inhabitants. The delicate balance of Earth's atmosphere would be thrown into disarray. Weather patterns, once predictable, would become erratic and extreme. The planet's climate system would be in turmoil, leading to a cascade of environmental changes that further complicate the struggle for survival. Temperature swings, extreme weather events, and unpredictable atmospheric conditions would become the new norm. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and other severe weather phenomena would occur with greater frequency and intensity, wreaking havoc on already devastated regions. The planet's climate would be in a state of constant flux, making it difficult for life to adapt. The planet we call home, once a beacon of life and diversity, would be transformed into a hostile alien world. The rich ecosystems that once thrived would struggle to survive in the new, harsh conditions. Cities would be abandoned, overtaken by nature as humanity retreats in the face of overwhelming challenges. The Earth as we know it would be forever changed, a stark reminder of the delicate balance that sustains life. Section 5. A world in chaos, earthquakes, and volcanic fury. As the moon's gravitational pull intensifies, the Earth's crust would begin to bulge and distort like a rubber ball being squeezed in a cosmic vice. This immense pressure would not only affect the surface but also the deep layers of the Earth, causing a ripple effect that would be felt across the entire planet. This deformation would trigger a cascade of cataclysmic events, each more devastating than the last. The initial tremors would be just the beginning, setting off a chain reaction of seismic activities that would reverberate through the Earth's crust. Imagine the ground beneath your feet undulating like waves on the ocean, a constant reminder that our planet is not the solid, unyielding sphere we once believed it to be. The very foundation of our world would become a dynamic, ever-changing landscape, challenging our perceptions of stability and safety. Earthquakes, previously measured on the Richter scale, would become so powerful that the scale itself would become meaningless. The sheer magnitude of these quakes would defy our current understanding and measurement capabilities, rendering our tools and technologies obsolete. The very notion of safe havens would vanish as the ground beneath our feet becomes a volatile, unpredictable threat. Buildings designed to withstand natural disasters would crumble, and the ground would split open violently, swallowing everything in its path. Volcanic eruptions, once localized events, would merge into a global cataclysm. The interconnectedness of these eruptions would create a network of destruction, with multiple volcanoes erupting simultaneously, amplifying the devastation. Imagine rings of fire encircling the globe, spewing forth molten rock, ash, and toxic gases, turning the sky into a fiery inferno. The atmosphere would be choked with volcanic debris, blocking out the sun and plunging the world into darkness. The air would grow thick with ash and noxious fumes, making each breath a struggle for survival. Respiratory issues would become rampant, and the very act of breathing would be fraught with danger. The once familiar landscapes would be reshaped beyond recognition. Cities, forests, and farmlands would be buried under layers of lava and ash, creating a new hostile environment. Mountains would crumble, valleys would be filled, and coastlines would be redrawn as the Earth's crust contorts under the relentless gravitational strain. The topography of our planet would be forever altered, with new landforms emerging and old ones disappearing. The planet we once called home would become a nightmarish landscape, a testament to the destructive power of the cosmos. The Earth, now a desolate wasteland, would stand as a stark reminder of the fragility of our existence and the immense forces that shape our world.